Ben.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Now here's Durant. He's got 8, and there it is for him. KD's got 10 points.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Stolen by Thompson. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
Thompson surveying the floor. Outside for Durant. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already...
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Pass to Ayton. Back to James. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets leading by 9. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. LeBron wants his respect. He said the work that goes into still playing at this level has to be respected. They say, would you rather be loved or respected? For me, it's always about respect. People can lie and say they love you, but you can always gauge when someone is not respecting you. Kevin?
He truly has earned it. Allie, we thank you very much. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team. We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Smart misses. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. Shoots from the baseline. Reeves with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And then Durant with the dunk.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Şengün. Here's Thompson. Diving in. And Thompson slams it home.
My goodness. Amen Thompson making a statement at the hoop.
And here is Doncic. Back to LeBron. Doncic outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Over Smith. Rocket 6. The shot by LeBron. No good. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's KD. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Durant, money from deep.
Poetry in motion. Such a smooth stroke. You assume when Durant lets it go, that 3 ball's going down.
Here's Hachimura. Here's Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Pass to Smith. Here's Hachimura. Now, here's Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Thompson with it. Now Smith defending. Pass to Eason. A rebound by the Lakers. Now Vanderbilt. 6 points for him. Here's Hachimura. They get it back. Durant feeling it out a bit. Daring anyone to stop him. KD. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Houston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Shepard. No good that time. Lakers trail by 12. Many players, Clark, can drive in and step back, but you do both as well as Luka Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there, man. He's special in that regard, and sometimes he can do both of those things in the same play, even multiple times. I mean, he's a ball-dominant guy, but he's got special scoring ability. His footwork is a big part of it, his ball handling, and his size. I mean, his size is deceptive, and I think underlooked sometimes in how he's able to do what he does with the basketball.
No one near James as he lets it go. Sinks the triple. LeBron's got it back down to single digits for the Lakers. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Back to James. Pass to Ayton. High post try. Outside for Smart. A three-pointer off the mark. Rockets leading by 9. Here's Shepard. Chalk up 2 there.
An excellent floater from Shepard. He continues to work on that shot.
And Ayton throws it down.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent and Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. Back to you, Kevin.
They're clearly happy to have him. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Here's James. Nice shot by Smart.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Boy, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Lobbed up there for KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Durant always ready to throw it down. You can't let him get close to the rack.
Smart on the wing. Can they get it? Hits the three-point bomb. Smart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
He's off on the first.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Doncic with the steal. Here's James. LeBron carving out space inside.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Thompson. It's hauled in by LeBron. Pass to Ayton. Now Reeves. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Reeves in the corner. And here's Doncic from the arc. And it's KD with the rebound. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Houston Rockets. To the middle. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game. 15 seconds left in the third. Durant with it. Out-guarded by Smart.
It energizes everybody when LeBron is locked in like this on the defensive end.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand whole punch.
And so it's Houston holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Lakers trail by 11. It's Doncic battling down low.
And that's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
The shot by Thompson, no good. To the paint. Here's Ayton. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Thompson to the inside. Out to Smith. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Durant's got 29.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And that's his M.O. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Goes up on the wing. Smart misses. Houston leading by 9. Out to the right wing. From 7, back to Capella. Lets a floater go. Rebounded by DeAndre. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Eason with it. Out guarded by Smart. Back to KD. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That'll be his second foul of the game for the Rockets. Here's Shepard. Pass to Okogie. Fires from deep. Kept alive. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky. Taking matters into his own hand.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Houston with a big group substitution here. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Rips it down with two hands.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
James outside. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Here's Durant. Gets a hand on it. Şengün. Great pursuit. Got the second chance bucket.
That is what Şengün brings this team. The ability to turn misses into makes. Doing the dirty work down low.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. James, rebounded by Thompson. Rockets leading by 10. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Takes it inside. Oh, he can't jam it home. He is denied. Austin Reeves. And there's the three.
Reeves can make you pay for deep, especially if you allow him to get comfortable and set.
Beyond the arc. And down goes the three.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Rockets.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And one of the key components for this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance of Kevin Durant.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And that's an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from James. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Second personal foul. The 4th team foul.
And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. It's taken away by Smith. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough